Morning to you. You can probably hear the trickling of water as I'm by a lovely stream in the Simien Mountains for the last time in this video series. And in this video I want to talk about discipline. Discipline's a funny word. I think it gets caught up in too many negative connotations of kind of masochistic self-flagellation and sort of, crack the whip on yourself, military style. But actually, when I think about discipline, I think of discipline as something that's actually, rather than punishment, actually, when performed correctly with the right intention, very enjoyable. Well, I kind of define discipline as the withholding of your energy. So just not indulging in the thing that is grabbing your attention and sucking you in. Why I think this is enjoyable is that when you dish your energy out here and there, do this and that, and follow your impulses, blah, 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 you deplete yourself. I think on a physiological basis, you have this little sort of dopamine spike, and then a sink in dopamine levels. Dopamine's the hormone related to motivation. And when you follow impulse too much, when you use your phone too much, when you have too much coffee, overstimulate, all that crap, your dopamine levels get depleted, which means your motivation levels go down, which leaves people acting and looking like zombies, which is what I think a lot of people look like today. They're sort of going around in a haze of completely lost themselves. When you lose motivation, you lose self-restraint. You lose yourself, really. And I've realised, for me, people say that I'm very disciplined. I do all this shit, like I don't watch TV, use social media, I don't drink, I don't have caffeine, all that kind of stuff. And so in that respect, I might be more disciplined, so to speak, than the majority of people around me. Yet, on a subjective basis, I feel certainly far more disciplined than I was in the past, but I far from feel that I have done all the work. I think because a lot of the people around me in London, which is a very undisciplined atmosphere where, you're tempted by thousands of adverts per day pulling you in a million different directions, of course everyone's going to be undisciplined and going to be slaves to their to these impulses. Yeah. For me, when I come somewhere like this, spend some time with myself, and I'm away from that noise, from those people, far from feeling like the weird one who is overly disciplined, I actually feel that I could withhold my energy a lot more and benefit from that a lot more. All the most enjoyable times of my life have been when I've been sort of single-mindedly pursuing something and withholding my energy in various different directions. Like dry January for me is always the best month of the year. This year I was doing it with no social media at all. I limited the number of clothes I had to about a quarter. I only ate a few different types of foods, no seasoning, blah, blah, blah. So many different things, and it was lovely. I felt so whole, and I had my mojo. I feel like what discipline gives you is it gives you your mojo. You withhold your energy, so you've just got this like fire within you. Instead of just throwing it out now, you just got it there, and it's constantly there. And then when you act, you just... So, I think then the more disciplined you are, i.e. the more you withhold your energy, the more you have this power source, and then the more when you act, you just act with conviction. There's none of this namby-pamby and farting around, this you know what you want, you know what is right for the situation, and you just act. And I realise in the past few weeks before coming on this trip, I had fallen away from that a little. And when I come back, I'm going to find myself a little bit more again, or just set up a little more of a game plan to hold on to my centre. Part of that will be doing 2 days of fasting per week, where I only have one meal in the evening, and then no screen time, just spend time with myself. Another part of that would be taking no stimulants, and reading no articles, or only reading one book at a time. At the moment I'm reading Dogen's Shobogenzo, which is a nice, hefty volume, old text, and I think reading something long and meaningful slows you down and gives you an access to a mind that is disciplined as well. I think when we live in this crazy age of more, it's important to set up a framework that kind of counters this. And so deliberately having these plans is actually useful. Yeah, cool. Thank you.